Well, hey everybody, today is National Freedom Day. It's February 1st, and that's a day that's celebrated from the 40s since President Harry S. Truman put that into play as a day of celebration. And it's celebrating the 13th Amendment being signed by Abraham Lincoln back in the 1800s. And the main purpose of signing that piece of legislation was to abolish slavery. So that's a big deal. It's hard to fathom that we lived in a culture like that, and that slavery and oppressing people, and marginalized people, taking advantage of people, owning people was even possible. It's just hard to imagine that, but it's true and it's real, and there's still some of that going on around the world today. So as the second commandment calls us to do, love our neighbor, we really need to be on the lookout to help people be free in every sense of the word. But there's another way we're enslaved, and that's enslaved through the bondage of self. And through the bondage of self comes all the worldly addictions: pornography, addiction, alcoholism, food problems, food obsessions, gambling, money obsessions, credit obsessions, debt obsessions. The list goes on of all the things that bondage of self imprisons us with. But we can be free from that. 2 Corinthians 3:17 tells us that the Lord is Spirit, and wherever the Spirit is, there is freedom. So we have an opportunity to be free. I know I was in prison, I was in the bondage of self for a long period of time in my life. But when I gave my life over to God, I never looked back. I've never been freer than I am today. And that's over 30 years ago when I gave my life to Christ. So I don't know where you're at on your spiritual journey, but I really encourage you to get yourself with the Lord, because that's where the Spirit is, and that Spirit will set you free. And that, my friends, is the gospel truth.